Hello and welcome to our broadcasting day at Niagara College.
We have an exciting show for you, starting in the Heat Studios with the Entertainment Report.
I'm Justin Graham.
And I'm Cedar Johnston.
And this is your Inside Niagara Entertainment Report.
As you may or may not know, Donald Trump is set to be the host of SNL next Saturday. And a bunch of people aren't happy with NBC because of it, including Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day. Mr. Armstrong posted on his Instagram a link to a petition titled, "No Room for Hate on Saturday Night Live." The petition is being delivered to Lorne Michaels and the rest of the SNL executives in hope that they will pull the plug on the whole hosting thing.
In other rock news, Young Guns have been forced to cancel a show after their gear was stolen in Leeds. The robbery happened when their van was broken into at a mall in West Yorkshire. Stolen items include a Canon camera with lenses, iPads, MacBooks, merch cash, and tons more. Guitarist Fraser Taylor has taken to Instagram to ask for help relocating their belongings.
Cage the Elephant has announced that they are working on a new album. The album is to be called Tell Me I'm Pretty, and it is set to be released on December the 18th. Rumor has it that they're working with the Black Keys on the new album. In other new rock news, the new Radiohead album is finished. Well, sort of. Guitarist Johnny Greenwood told a Russian radio station that the recording process is finished, but it was implied that there is still work to do.
Keith Richards has revealed that the Rolling Stones may have saved his life. In an interview, Richards talks about how having to play a show the night he learned his 10-week-old son Tara died probably prevented him from taking his own life. Tara died of sudden infant death syndrome in 1976.
The Beastie Boys are going to be further immortalized, but this time it will be on the theater stage. From November 23rd to December 12th, Licensed to Ill will be playing at London's Camden People's Theatre. The play will have a mix of live music and DJing, and it will take the audience through the entire career of the band, from 80s hip-hop to the gangster rap of the 90s. The Beastie Boys story will also tackle some bigger issues such as racism, misogyny, and the battles of using rap as protest.
That's all for your Inside Niagara Entertainment. Now let's send it over to Chloe with a look at the news.
Broadcasting live from Niagara College. CRNC News.
Good morning.
Now.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Chloe. It's currently 10 degrees outside the Heat newsroom. Sports is next, but first, here's what's making headlines today. A man has been killed in a helicopter crash near Kinley, Saskatchewan. According to the RCMP, the crash happened about 1 kilometer southeast of the community. This is the second helicopter to go down this week, following a crash in the North Saskatchewan River last week. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation. The Liberal government is facing heavy criticism over the $2.5 million paid to teachers' unions to help cover the cost of contract talks. According to Education Minister Liz Sandals, a large investment was necessary because the transition to a new bargaining system extended this round of negotiations. The government has also revealed that in 2008 and 2012, payments equaling $1.24 million were made to unions representing Catholic high school teachers, French teachers, and school support workers. This was to cover informal discussions as a prosecutor to the province enacting the new bargaining process. The provincial government says it will fight a union bid to have the courts declare that TTC's essential service designating unconstitutional. According to the Amalgamated Transit Union, the workers' right to strike should not be taken away because it is inconvenient to get around the city during a strike. Labour Minister Kevin Flynn says the designation was enacted 4 years ago at the request of Toronto City Council, and the province intends to defend itself before the Ontario Court of Appeal. That's all for your Inside Niagara news. Here's no, I don't even know your name.
Move your bottom a little.
Like this?
Perfect. Oh boy, I'll tell you, this is the first time for me, which, may sound funny to you being 50 and doing it for the first time because, I guess you do this all the time. I'm not judging. I think you're doing a great job here. I mean, it's not even hurting, which I would say is a good thing. I mean, wouldn't you say it's a good thing? Because I definitely would say...
Okay, you can get dressed now. You're done.
Really? But I'm not done being nervous yet.
Be comfortable talking to your doctor about colorectal cancer. Detected early, this cancer is 90% curable.
1 in 10 children born in Canada has or will develop a speech, language, or hearing disorder. Warning signs include speaking in incomplete sentences, getting stuck on certain words and sounds, or when others have difficulty understanding what your child says. If you suspect a problem, contact a speech-language pathologist near you or visit our website at www.caslpa.ca. Caring about communication.
Hi guys, I'm Avery, and it's currently 10 degrees outside. Let's take a look at sports. The Kansas City Royals took a one-game lead in the series last night, in the longest game in World Series history. The Royals brought their bats early with an inside-the-park home run off Matt Harvey's first pitch, and traded runs with the Mets, keeping the game tied until the 5th extra inning, when a sac fly from Eric Hosmer scored Luis Escobar to take to 5-4. Game 2 takes place tonight in Kansas City at 8. Gary McCann scored twice and Ryan Miller recorded 25 saves last night as the Canucks beat the Canadiens 5-1, handing Montreal their first loss of the season. The Canadiens were only one win shy of tying the record shared by the Leafs and the Sabres. The Sabres beat Philadelphia 4-3 in overtime, Minnesota beat Edmonton 4-3, LA took Winnipeg 4-1, and Boston shut out Arizona 6-0. Derrick Rose had 18 points as the Bulls get a season-opening 97-95 victory over LeBron James and the Cavaliers. Paul Gasol blocked a potential tying layup from James in the closing seconds of the game as President Obama watched from the crowd. Around the league, Detroit beat Atlanta 106-94, and Golden State beat the Pelicans 111-95. That's all for your Inside Niagara Sports Update. Now back to the entertainment desk.